I just had maybe this is a funny remark. We can cut it out maybe, but so a Swedish politician, was this Lena Hallengren, I think, about this, that Denmark and Germany may be opening schools. She was saying that, okay, but now other countries start to follow the Swedish path.
No. So, you know, I think I can only speak for the German path as far as I understand it. Yeah. I think the German path, the objective was really to, particularly when they became active, to bring the epidemic down to an as low level as possible. Yeah. Right. And then in the moment where they reacted, they couldn't do the contract tracing anymore because they had too many cases. So the epidemic was doubling. Yeah. So the decision was, we have to stop everything. We have to regain control over the epidemic.
Right.
Yeah. And at the same time, they took the time in this somehow difficult time actually to understand the epidemic more, because a lot of things have been published that time. Yeah. Also from China, a lot of evidence was coming in. They managed to get the to scale up protective material. Yeah. So by closing down and having less transmission, at the same time, they scaled up the hospital, they scaled up the protective equipment, they scaled up the testing. So they used the lockdown to make everything ready in order to go out of the lockdown. So it's not following the Swedish thing. So I mean, for everybody, it's completely clear that you cannot stay in a lockdown for a year. Yeah, but they prepared. And they also clearly say, so we will go into this measure maybe now. And if it doesn't work, and if the R0, so the reproduction rate, that means that one is, so they don't want to go in a situation that one person is infecting more than one other person.
Right, so they're opening up now, but since they're doing testing, they can also monitor, and if there are signs that it starts to grow exponentially again, they will lock down again, or at least counteract that somehow.
Then they will counteract again.
So the idea was to push it down and like keep it there, or maybe something like this.
So it was, I think it was so how I understand it, two things: regain control. Yeah. And prepare.
Right.
Yeah. So also prepare. So as I said, what are the models that it can work better? Yeah. So what are the models that you can protect the homes for elderly, that they don't get infected? So if you give yourself a little bit of time, you can start to prepare. You can think through. Yeah. People might get ideas of what could be done.
Yes.
Yeah. So and in that sense, it's not the same approach.